Hi, I'm James. I'm a scientist who studies the coast and I particularly like rock pools. So I've been exploring them recently. Let's have a look at what I found. So this first animal is the shore crab, or the green shore crab, and this will be a common sight to anyone who's spent time exploring their local rock pools or been crabbing off a pier. The green shore crab is a very tough species. It can survive in a huge range of conditions from extreme cold to very high temperatures. And this is because the rock pools in which it's found will fluctuate during the day across the seasons. So this animal is quite a generalist. It will eat pretty much anything it can get its claws on. That might be small mollusks like clams or mussels, worms, smaller crabs, and even some small fish. This next animal isn't a common visitor to rock pools. Indeed, it's probably quite unhappy being in this rock pool if it's alive at all. This is the lion's mane jellyfish, and this animal has the record of being possibly the longest known animal on Earth. The tentacles of a large adult can stretch to over 30 meters, potentially as long as a blue whale or longer. So this animal usually lives in the open water, catching little fish and basically anything which swims into its tentacles, to which it delivers a nasty sting, which is why this is not a friend of swimmers. Next up, we have the hermit crab, one of my favourite seashore animals. Now, this animal is famous for the fact that it lives within the discarded shells of other animals, such as sea snails. And it can be quite picky in the shell that it chooses to exist in. It doesn't like shells that have damage to them, as this makes them more vulnerable to predators. For example, the shore crab that we saw earlier, or edible crabs. And they really will fight each other to get control of the best shell. This can lead to some quite ruthless confrontations. The next animal we have is one which is closely related to starfish, as you might be able to tell by its shape. This is a brittle star, and they're found all over the world in the marine environment in a range of habitats, from the shallows to the deep sea. Many of them are scavengers. Others will waft their arms in the water to help catch tiny particles of food. They're very diverse, despite being fairly simple compared to other organisms. So this is just a small selection of the vast array of important seashore animals which can be found on our coasts. And many of them have important roles in either falling prey to animals which we ourselves eat, or may themselves represent the early life stages of important animals such as edible crabs. Some others also play a role in helping defend our coastline against the processes of erosion. So it's very important to preserve this part of our natural heritage.